I feel kind of silly. I went all the way back to clear out some space, and I didn't even check the wreckage to see that it was just handgun bullets. I could have saved so much time by just checking the helicopter wreckage the first time, but no, I had to be greedy. I'll be right back. What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil 2. Not be right back. What am I talking about? Boy, just fast forward back here. In the last episode, we got the second of the red gems, and in this episode, we are going to be using them, finally. It's been long enough. Let's see, is there anything around here in this wreckage? Doesn't look like it. It was just a suggestion. I mean, geez, if you're gonna yell at me for that, I won't look for anything. Screw it. The hashtag check everything is gone, destroyed. We don't need to check everything. Actually, I think you should, because this room has tons of stuff in it. This is Chief Iron's special secret room where he keeps all of his pilfered artwork. I was about to say artistry, but he's not doing it himself. Oh, I spy shiny. No, I don't need to check a woman's relief. I need to check for the diamond key. There we go. Now we can actually get somewhere. Let's see. Is it in this giant pot? Yeah. In here you can get an ink ribbon. And that's about the only thing you can get in here. It is so sad that this is the only thing in here. If you were playing Leon's scenario, there would be handgun bullets. But again, because of Claire's scenario, you get less bullets. And somebody told me to check these, so that one was the Virgin Heart. And this one is the Virgin Heart. They're both Virgin Hearts, so they don't have different names. You must have been playing a different version, whoever you may be. I don't think I'm ready for the next generation. I can't even handle PlayStation 4 graphics, and then the PlayStation 1 comes around and blows my mind. So here we have the first half of the Bluestone. As mentioned before, Leon and Claire both have 4 items they need to collect to move on with the rest of the story in the police station. This is one of them. Technically, she has only 3, but one of them is in 2 pieces, so you're going to have to put them back together. That's okay. Claire's good with crafts. She can probably piece that thing together. Hopefully it's not in a million tiny pieces. And that's what I never got about games where something is broken and you have to put it together. Chances are they won't be in a beautiful break like that. I mean, they could be, but a lot of the times when you drop something on the floor, it's not going to be in a beautiful half crack. 100% run. It is indeed a diamond. I know my shapes. Could have called it a parallelogram, but then I'd be silly. Now that we have this new key, let's use it. And I'm going to have to rack my brain to remember where to go. Think. Actually, now that we've gone through here, a lot of places have been open to us, especially on the first floor. Even though you only need it for 2 spaces, these 2 spaces are very useful. So let's go ahead and use it. I think we should go for the place that's closest here. And it's probably one of the cooler rooms here. And thankfully, with the power of editing, I can just jump to those rooms. You're probably going to be seeing a lot of cuts because there's going to be tons of backtracking. And the first place we are going to go to is a couple rooms later. We are going into the hallway where we had those special doors. This is the interrogation wing, where I'm hoping officers use those one-way glass windows to just, casually observe what's going on in the next room. Actually, I've seen one-way glass before and gone through it and gone through the other way. It's actually really cool. It's kind of trumped if you shine a light in it, but other than that, it's pretty cool. In here, you can get the cord, so if you ever see those shutters that are up, you can now close them. We saw those where the zombie was decapitated when we first saw the liquor. Speaking of liquors... Whoa! I didn't see that coming! If you actually go next door and kill the liquor, that won't happen. So, good on you for continuity, but how the hell did the liquor get in there in the first place? I don't think it really matters, because this is a game about zombies, so realism's already out the door. Alright, so a few rooms later, we are now back out here. The next room on the agenda is actually... how do I want to explain this? The stair room? That's not the best explanation I can come up with. But it's the one with the stairs and the save room underneath the stairs. It's close to the dark room, I should say. So, not bad as far as location-wise for this key, but you still have to run back and forth a lot to get to one specific place. Like I said, I like this type of gameplay, but sometimes editing magic can make it a lot less boring to go through. We can use the cord here. I always end up using the cord here because this is the most useful place to use it. The other place is garbage when compared to this location, so please use it here. Skipping ahead. Only had to skip one room to get here. Here's the other place to use the diamond door. Now, please bring ammo. I brought a lot of ammo. I brought fire rounds this time. It should be enough. Just don't go in here with only a handgun. Whoa! Zombies everywhere! I love it. Gives me an example, a situation where I can just kill everything with explosions. There goes all my napalm rounds. I'm so sad. And that's one thing that... it makes sense why it doesn't work, but it kind of still confuses me. When you're out of grenade rounds of a specific type, you can't just aim, press A, and have it auto-reload. That's bad. Okay, anyway. You actually have to reload a specific type. I'm not sure if it auto-reloads if it's the same type of ammo, but I just wish it would, Claire would have the decency to go to the next type of rounds. I had to listen there for a second to make sure they were dead. Look at them, they're on fire, and somehow I am not burning. Constantly tapping A around here shows you the film, but I'm not doing the film in this playthrough. It's a waste of time. I would have to go back to the dark room, so I'm just going to go skip it. Just be sure to check everything, because there's one more item I'm in here for. There it is. Extra bowgun bolts. 36 bowgun bolts. That's the equivalent of 2 full reloads. I am so okay with this, because I haven't used the bowgun a lot in here, but I'm going to save it. I'm going to try to do something else as far as this playthrough is concerned. Originally, I was just going to, goof around. It's like, oh, what happens if the Niskel fights a licker barehanded? Well, of course, he's going to die. But this time, I kind of want to do special ways to kill the bosses. And I want to make it so that the first boss is only killed with the bowgun. I'll actually have to remember what I'm saying here, since this is post-commentary. I'll have to go back and watch the episode just to make sure I didn't say I was going to kill it with a knife or something, which is very difficult, and I'm not going to do it. There's ominous music in here. This must be where the party was at. In fact, this is where the party was at. Hey, Leon, I'm going to have your party for you. Hope you don't mind. Okay, thanks. Actually, there's a note on here. Doesn't this one say, sorry you missed your party? Oh, no, this is actually the welcome letter. It's like, hey, Leon, good job. Here's a zombie apocalypse. Have a good first day. Let me just make sure there's nothing else inside the desks. You'd think in a police station there'd be a lot more bullets. Looks like this guy's been decapitated somehow. And hey, look, it's that guy. I've never watched Fresh Prince! Okay, he's dead. I'm actually glad, because he's considered a super zombie, but he's really easy to kill. I guess he's just a special zombie in that regard, since it takes the regular amount of ammo to kill him, but it seems like he does double damage whenever I'm playing, so maybe it's just me, maybe there is something there, and I love how the 2 separate items, the plastic bomb, does nothing. The plunger does nothing. Combine them together. Oh my god, you have so much explosive power. Skipping ahead one more time. Now we don't have to go through going all the way back up to the 2nd floor and coming straight here to where we need to use the... Whoa, that was weird. This C4 and the explosive. I wonder if we can combine it... Can we combine it with the grenade launcher and make like a super explosion? No! Ah, Resident Evil, you would have won so many points with me if I was able to do that. It's like Claire shoots detonators out of the grenade launcher, and they're already on fire. So it would blow up as soon as you shot it, but at least it'd be funny. So the only office behind this wrecked door was just one hidden all the way in the back. Oh, nice place. Seems pretty homey. I like it. Wait, what?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy, and she will turn into a zombie within the hour, like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
Now I just go around carrying around dead corpses. Chief Irons was always a weird character to me. For one, just the way he talks and nonchalantly says, you know, the way to stop her from becoming a zombie is killing her more. And then he just casually looks over at his taxidermy set, just wondering, what would Miss Redfield look like on my wall with just a torso and head? Yeah, that would be cool. And Big Kitty! Oh, he's so cute. I like kitties. And now, Chief Irons seems to have this special secret back room here that doesn't serve any purpose except for entertaining the business-savvy people. You know, he calls people in for a conference, and he's like, let's take a trip to my study, if you know what I mean. Pours them a shot of brandy. Let's talk about business, Chief Irons. Have you destroyed the city yet? Now, I love this. Besides the secretary's diary, I always love reading this just because the secretary slowly realizes that her boss is a maniac. But more, it's this room. I never went into detail on how silly game mechanics are. As you see, there is nothing in here. It is pitch black right here. We can't even feel anything. There is nothing here until we turn the light on. And then something appears. Let's see how good these tapping feet are at hiding.
Wait.
Let me go!
Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now. Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I've cleared the wreckage that was blocking the corridor.
Got it.
My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then, what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
Sherry, what do you even have to worry about? You just have to go into a room and turn the lights off and suddenly you become a ninja. See what I mean? Just because the lights were off, we couldn't activate the next cutscene because technically she didn't exist until you turn the light on. I believe the reality is a bit askew in this zombie game. I cannot take it seriously, therefore terrible game. I'm done. This Let's Play is over. Hey, Big Kitty.
Chief?
Like I said, Sherry is the best ninja ever. Chief Irons was probably in here when Sherry ran off, or maybe Chief Irons left as soon as we did. But where did he go? I also like reading the Chief's diary. It just shows how crazy he's getting. He's like, well, stuff's screwed anyway. Might as well kill everybody I know. That seems like the logical explanation. And then I'll put them on my wall! Oh, Chief Irons, the mindset of a hunter. But he did leave us a key, which is very convenient. And also, if you press this button here, you can see where we need to put those stones that Claire has been collecting. So I'm thinking we're going to call it quits here. Next time on Resident Evil 2, we are going to use the heart key, because we have no other leads at this point. See you guys next time.